Very good morning. So, in the title, I have our fringe players. And some of those fringe players need game time. And the reason why I've done this video is because a lot of our main first 11 are absolutely knackered because it's a long season. Good morning. It is a bit early. Yes, it is a bit early. Here's the thing. We have the English Football League Cup coming up, and then we have Arsenal at home, and then we've got Borussia Dortmund, and then there's other games after that. So we've got to spread it out in our 25-man squad. I know we are looking at a replacement for Sandro, and let's hope that whoever comes in to fill the void isn't just a player to take over that position. I hope it is as a possible number 2 to Sandro. And we also have in our squad players who have guts to be able to get out onto that pitch and mix it up proper style. The French player... No, I do watch the French league through TNT Sports. I was watching the Brest versus PSG game the other night. So I do watch the French league. Now, there is a lot of talent which come January, they're going to be available. And many have spoken in the past couple of days and weeks about the dreaded FFP. Well, I think there's a way around that FFP. That's my own personal opinion. These fringe players who we have in our squad, some of them are very young, and they've got to learn what the others have done. Because let's be honest here. In certain games this season so far, it hasn't just been Alexander Isak. It hasn't just been Callum Wilson. We've been spreading the goals around, which is really, really positive for our club. And we got to keep on doing that. I think come the early part of April next season, we need to have in the goal scoring charts for the Premier League, we need to have at least 5 in that chart. Not just your recognised goal scorers, but people who could be, well, who are at this moment in time are fringe players. Give them the opportunity to prove their craft on the pitch, to have faith in the money we have spent acquiring their services. And as I put in the description, there are few teams in the Premier League, Arsenal, Manchester City, very famous for doing that. Liverpool. And I want our club, Newcastle United, to join that group. So when we put out a team for a match, the opponents are going to look at it and go, yeah, we've got this today, lads. We've got this. And then come the end of the match, they are dumped on their backside because we have done them good style. And this is how champions are done. Because you are spreading it out from 25-man squad. Now, in January, we're going to have a lot of players who will be leaving to go to new clubs. And I think that Newcastle United are going to be able to have a new influx of players. And let's really do hope that none of those influx of new players have been caught like a kipper where Sandro was caught, because that was a shock to the system, like an electric shock. And for our club to move forward and to gain as well, gaining's important. It may be 1-0, it may be, we score 2-0 in games moving forward. But I don't want it to just be our recognised strikers. I want it to spread about so that more names come April are in that top position of goal scorers. And what that means is you've got, like, I've said this quite a few times, where we have to change formations, tactics. That all has to be done so that we can climb to where I believe we are going to. So moving forward, I see in January we are top. And that means once we get there, we can't move any higher. We just got to pull away from the rest. That's my opinion. Anyway, I hope many of you will agree with this, because between now and Christmas, there's a lot of football to be played. And we have to keep progressing forward with our football, crushing teams, putting them to the sword to make sure come the end of 90 minutes, 95 minutes, we are victorious over our opponents, whoever they may be. So I do hope you like this. It is a very short video, but thank you very much for coming in. And just to let you know, super chats are available and memberships are also available. So something to look forward to. Thank you for watching. See you on the next.